What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the No Job Rob Show. In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 wild and wacky ways to make money online that you may not have heard of. So just be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily uploads related to time, location, and financial freedom. So we live in the craziest age right now in terms of opportunity to make money from the comfort of your own home. And there are so many platforms now and new ones coming about every day that are designed to fill the gap between a person and a certain service or product that they need. And you're able to step in and sort of fulfill that need and make a small amount of money, or in some cases create a fully fledged business around it. So in today's video, I'm going to introduce you to 3 such opportunities, and none of these I've done, but they all struck me as really interesting and bizarre. But there's evidence that it's something that's worked well for a number of other people. Now, you're not going to get rich off of any of them. Maybe the third one. I definitely recommend staying tuned for the third one. That's absolutely ridiculous in my opinion when I heard about this. But without further ado, I'm going to show you the first one here. It's called the Happy Couponer Marketplace. And this is a platform that allows you to sell your coupons. So if we were to look at some examples of what people are doing here, we have a seller called Bangle Mama who's selling a lot of 10 Tide detergent coupons for $2 off a piece. So this is selling someone an opportunity to get $20 off of a purchase if they were to buy 10 of these, and they can have that for only $3.50. So say there's a coupon for a certain item that someone needs and they don't have access to it, and you have it and you got it for free and some type of piece of mail. You can turn around and make a small amount of money at a time, just providing that service of connecting that person with the coupon that they need. So they're paying $3.49 and they're gonna net $16.51 as a result of making that investment. So if you wanted to go ahead and sign up, you can go to vendor applications, sell coupons. I'll put a link to all of these right below the video, so if you guys want to check them out, do your own kind of research on it and see if it might be the right thing for you. But they have a blog that is designed to facilitate people in their ability to sell and make money on here. So it has a lot of how-to videos that you can check out. It's called the Vendors Only blog. So they have some resources, and they're definitely presenting it like it's very seller friendly. Again, it's not something that I've personally tried. Maybe I'll have to tell my girlfriend about it. She's into couponing, but definitely seems like a good opportunity here to get some cash that you wouldn't otherwise be getting for just your coupons that are sitting around that you're not going to use. So number 2 would be being an online mock juror. This is called ejury.com, and what happens here is someone will submit a case. It'll be like a transcript of a trial with a series of questions that they would want a juror to answer regarding the information presented in the trial, and then you come up with your own quote-unquote verdict as to the outcome of the trial. And it's basically just a document that you get sent, and you get paid $5 to $10 for going through, answering the questions, and giving your verdict. So they pay out via PayPal, and again, not going to get wealthy off of this, but if you do 1 a week, the example that they like to give here is that that could cover your internet bill or something like that, and you can certainly do more than 1 a week if it's something that you take to and you like getting that side cash coming in from something like this. Doesn't seem very difficult or overly time consuming. Again, so this is just an example of a platform that connects someone to a certain type of service that they need. These people need feedback on their trials, so you're able to fill that gap for them. And there are certain requirements. You can see here, you cannot have been convicted of a felony, under indictment, and you can't be practicing in law. But most of you watching this video probably should be eligible for this if it's something that you're interested in signing up in. You can see it says something here about the average one taking about 35 minutes. So that's not bad at all for something you can do right from your computer, from the comfort of home. And this third one here is kind of a doozy, so I'm going to explain this to the best of my ability. I found it in a relatively long article, which I'll link it to if you guys want to check it out on wired.com. But it's called kmikeyk.com. I'm sorry, kmikeym.com. Named after the guy. And what he did was he sold 100,000 shares of himself. So he did an initial public offering as if he were going to be a publicly traded company, but the company was himself and his own future. So he raised money by selling shares of his quote-unquote future for $1 a piece, and right off the bat he was able to sell like 1,000 shares of himself. I'm using these terms rather loosely, but hopefully you guys are following along here. But the incentive for people to buy shares of him is that they would have a say in the decisions that he would make going forward in his life, and if the decisions led to him making more money, then his shares would pay more of a dividend, and they would be worth more, so people would make money as a result of investing in him and advising him to make good decisions and make more money. So at one point, these were trading for as much as $20 a share, which would purport a $2 million valuation on his company based on himself. So currently they're trading for $6 a share, so his value has 6x'd, and this quote-unquote company is now worth about $600,000. And if we were to check the things that the shareholders are voting on, it seems like there's really no holds barred when it comes to the things that he allows his shareholders to influence. Some of the things here are just watching a movie. He's asking for shareholder permission even to watch a certain movie. So he narrowly passed with a 53% vote and then was able to watch it. So other things he's talking about here, quitting drinking, coffee, 95% voted for him to move into a cabin. So obviously I could see how this would give someone pause to give other people that you don't even know. I mean, a lot of the shares were sold to people that he knew, but you're giving up control of your life and your decisions, which obviously is kind of a daunting prospect. But at the same time, you could turn this into something profitable. This is more just for the sake of just kind of intrigue and showing you guys something unusual here, but it's something that he's been doing for over 10 years. I think it was in 2008 or thereabouts that he started doing this. So again, it was kind of a long article if you guys want to check it out, and it may have more information than I personally saw regarding how the values of the shares and everything are calculated. But again, it seems to be that the incentive for buying these, like I said, is that you get a certain bonus if he performs well and makes money in his day-to-day life, and you can trade the shares, with other prospectors. So this is just a completely original and unique way, not only to make money or raise money, but, just to operate your life. Apparently he ran into some issues like having to do with relationships because of this, because he became a slave to his shareholders. It actually kind of illustrates, it's like an allegory for what it's like to raise capital for a startup. In many ways you're so beholden to making your shareholders happy and doing what they want to do that you give up so much control of the vision that you had and the way that you intended for things to turn out. The last example I'll see is a pretty extreme one down here. It looks like one of the earlier ones. There was a no and a very narrow no vote for him to get a vasectomy, but that's kind of a life-changing thing right there. Your ability to have kids, and you're leaving it up to the opinions of people that, yes, they invested in you, but they also don't know you or like directly care about you as a person. So just a crazy idea. So here's the original article on Wired. Again, I'll link this below the video if you guys want to check it out. Again, kind of a long read, but shows you, that his friends bought stock in him, girlfriend, and other than this, he was just working in a call center, like kind of like a rudimentary job. Here's an example. He got a life insurance policy, and that might have signaled to investors that it would have been profitable for him to die. So if he were to put up a question on his thing, like it goes on to say here, and if they voted in favor of him jumping off a bridge, for example, then, there's some drastic lengths. There certainly be some consequences to how far this can potentially be taken. But anyway, you guys, just kind of a entertaining, kind of crazy concept in my opinion here. So again, the original one that I talked about was the Happy Couponer Marketplace, which I'll put a link to, and also ejury.com if you guys want to make $5 to $10 per mock jury session, just answering some questions. And if maybe you want to get inspired by something weird, just kind of thinking outside the box, different way that you can raise money. I mean, I guess there's no reason why you can't do something similar. Sell pieces of yourself to your friends for $1 a piece and give them a say in what you do. If you do it right, I mean, he, in theory, could probably shut this down anytime he wants, but he continues to keep it going after over 10 years. I'm not sure what the legalities are on it exactly, but, there you have it, kmikeyk.com. So, hope you guys found that interesting today. This has been No Job Rob, and again, generally on this channel, we talk about ways to make money online, ways to free up more time and location freedom. So, just be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an upload, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for watching today. Again, this has been No Job Rob. Hope you guys have a great night.